Welcome to Zapecast Cup of the Day. Once a week we play a brand new map that no one has seen before, starting off with a 10-minute warm-up round to practice that map. Once warm-up round is over, there are 2-minute elimination rounds where the slowest times put down are eliminated. This week, we have a map by OLR94. Not even gonna try and pronounce that name. I should have turned players off. Slow speed so far, I like it. Sandals, I'm predicting is gonna be pretty good at this. Arms up, yeah. I wanna land on most of that downhill. I wonder, can you outer wall ride any of these turns? So far, pretty easy map though. I'm enjoying it. Unlike last week's was very hard for me. I know it wasn't for some people, but... And here's the finish. No risky. Okay, let's turn players off for now. That way I can actually see the track a little better. Try and get a good start. Ooh, okay. I'm enjoying it. I mean, we haven't had a track. I guess we had that Maki track a little bit ago that was similar-ish to this, slow speed. And I mean, speed is gonna be the deciding factor. If you're going wide and doing an outer, it will, even if you're a second slow, that extra however many speed ends up usually making up for it, unless it's right at the end. Zoman, Quick Racer, Kern Cobb, not a surprise. Kern Cobb on a slow speed map. I wonder, is he switched to controller? That is something he will do on slow speed maps, because it is a lot harder for keyboard players to go fast on slow speed maps. Okay, what if we go like that? +4, ooh. That could be the way. Going a little wider around that turn. I mean, it was also cleaner than my previous personal best run, but 47.2, better time. So on to elimination rounds. Zoman, Quick Racer, Sandals, not a surprise. I predicted Sandals, so Sandals, you better do well. Someone forgot to start the mod. Yeah, bad host. Alright, on to knockout rounds officially. Almost a full lobby today, not quite. Wow, that felt clean. We'll see what the split is. Cool. Speed at that last hill too, I mean, that will pay off. Hey, I got a 46. Let's see, I don't know. Zoom in into the 45s, first person into the 45s, Quick Racer and Sandals. Good ways behind. So I didn't see how many DNFs. We'll find out in the next round. No DNFs. That's good. OLR is a mapper, so. I definitely see like the mid 46s, I think. That was okay. Yeah, makes sense. Ooh. It is hard not to get tire smoke there. If you're going full inside. Well, maybe a personal best, yeah. I'll take it. I definitely see like a 0.6, I think, maybe 0.5. That's the start. Yeah, that's the start. Holy time, Zoman. Oh my gosh, Zoman. Dominating. Blacks are getting 4th this time. Where's Quick? Quick was in 5th. So Zoman looking very consistent. Looking for a sweep maybe. So far he is 1-2 and looks pretty dominant. That was a little wide. Oh, up. Okay. Gosh, that turn was very hard. I need to go a little wider around it. Just a little wider. Another 0.9. I'm pretty consistent with those. Reset points on this track, it's longer, so you don't get that many, but it's very easy. Like there, I don't think have been very many DNFs at all. So you don't really have to worry about resetting too much, which is kind of nice when you get like the last week's track where you get the long track and there's not really a reset point for 2 runs, then it's a little more stressful, even in the early rounds. So somehow I'm not that far back on time here. Here we go like that, that makes up speed. Quick Racer might be taking the sweep here. I don't know if someone's gonna come in for a snipe. So, oh, Zoman does snipe 45.8. So Zoman will continue his sweeping streak. Times eliminated 50s, so pretty big time variation here till we get to the 46s. I can improve, and that time should still be safe. I want to start getting some good times down. I have yet to get a run that's like clean. Just to see Zoman, another 45.8, I believe that is world record. And let's see, 50 eliminated, some DNFs. And if we check GTR, I can't check GTR. I believe it is world record. So Zoman very consistent. Okay. Let's see what time this ends up being. 45.7 world record. Well, I chose the right one to spectate. Chose the correct run. Okay. I guess going just full inside is what I'm missing, because that was the major thing, and that last turn he enters very wide. Oh, I kind of messed it up. Oh, I messed it up very badly. Oh no. Oh no. This is a terrible run. I'm just gonna take it because I'm at the end. Like, this is a run that I don't know if it's safe. Is this even a 47? Okay, it is. Okay, I don't feel very safe with that time. Let's put down a better one. Well, I don't think I'm beating that time, so luckily it is safe. Zomin, does he snipe again? He does not. So Zomin with the very consistent sweep no longer sweeps, and Kerncop will end up winning that one. Wow. 48 eliminated now, so I need to start putting down some good times. So I'm up on time, down on speed. Yeah, that felt nice though. Nice. Okay, it's a improvement off my personal best. 0.6. Nice. I'm happy with that improvement. Can I do like a 0.3 though? I don't know. Probably not. We'll try for it. We're up on speed here. This jump is sort of like that 0.3 speed won't carry. Guess it will. Oh, come on. That was good. Oh yeah, that was clean. Really? That's down. Okay. I'm in 6th though with that 0.6, so if I can get those like 0.5s, 0.6s consistently, I'll be pretty happy. I enjoy the idea of going wide at the start. Let's see, 48-3 eliminated, Mortar Shade, Lamp, all some good players. So top 16 advance, top 20. So that checkpoint depends on how you hit it. If you hit it turning, you're just going to be down speed. So it's sort of like a lie. Because turning can be faster. Ooh, okay, I kind of tapped that wall, but I have decent speed. I almost hit that. Okay. This should be a 46 at least. 0.7. Let's see. Weak knees eliminated. Merrill eliminated. Good players again. So 47 fours getting eliminated. Another 0.7. I can do better than that. I see it now. So I will be safe, but not by a lot. Oh, that was weird. That was a weird glitch. Zomin with another 45.7. So Zomin looking strong. He cannot sweep though because Kerncop blocked. But I need to start getting better times, like 46.5. Oh my gosh, what a start. A little wide, that's annoying. Okay, nice. This should be a personal best. Hopefully like a 0.5. 0.3. Let's go. Oh, Round got out last round along with St. Nick. Two very strong players. So Shady Nook, Mew, Zodiac. All right, let's get some good times here. Top 10. Whoa. Okay, nice. Did I just learn this track? Oh my gosh. They clipped that rock at the end. That would have been such a good time. Only 4 people finished there on their first runs. And that's in 6th. That's crazy. I mean, ahead of me, it's Kern Cobb, Sandals, Zoman, Quick Race, Lexer, so. And there's then a gap between me and 7th, like a 0.3 to a... Lexer is beating me by 1,000, but a lot of people... Sandals gets into the 0.9s. Kern also into the 0.9, so 2 people into the 45s this round. Yeah, Quick Racer was already in the 45, so Tommy Gaming and B's eliminated. Gonna need some good times though. Okay, I like that. I don't like that. That was really good, and now it's not. 0.6. Will that be safe? I'm probably gonna say no. Nice. Okay. I am currently not safe. But I am now safe. Oh, that got a little nerve-wracking for a second. Myself and Kern in the 0.3s, Handles in the 0.2s, Lexer with a 46.0. Quick Racer with a very nice time there, 0.7. Zodiac and Sad Doge do not seem to be on a run. I am pretty happy with 5th on this map, honestly. I can do better, but I don't think I will. I'm beating Kern Cobb, so that's already a win. Zoman will win this. Zoman definitely going to be the favorite for this track, though. Quick Racer has been looking like he can challenge, and then maybe Sandals, Lexer, Kern are all right there. I'm kind of the sore thumb here, just... Okay, not a bad time. 0.4. I don't think it's going to be safe though, especially considering Kern Cobb and Zoman are the 2 that have. Kern Cobb does end up beating me there. This is my only run and it's on a terrible start, so gonna need a very good end here. Which I will say, that was a pretty nice turn, but I don't think I'm gonna end up beating that time. So, yeah. I don't think I'm getting it. Need a 0.2 personal best, so. I could do that time, but not consistently, so. I'll take 6 on this map. I'm not too mad about it. Quick Racer blocking Zoman again, so Zoman will, I think, lose. This is his 2nd round. I am eliminated in 6th, which I think is fair. I wasn't beating 0.2s, so. See, Lexer is in the back. Few people reset just off that first turn. Surprising. I was able to get pretty good speed there consistently. I like Sandals on here actually more than Quick Racer. You can see Sandals passing, but he did clip that wall. Everyone besides Kern has reset their first run. Kern is very low. He's staying on keyboard too. So I'm assuming there's a very good steering limit for this. No, he goes wide. Okay. Maybe wide isn't that bad. Let's see, 63, 64, 65. He's got good speed here. I think my personal best was 64. Like 63 usually, so. Setting up very well for this turn. This should be a good time from Kern. It has looked like a pretty clean run. I did not see a start. 46-0, yep. Sandals coming towards the end-ish. Let's see his speed at the top of this. 44, I believe Kern was 46, so. Sandals putting in that 0.2. Gonna want to improve that. Quick has pretty consistently been able to beat that. Though Quick Racer resetting at the end, wanting another run. I'm not sure if Quick Racer has time. Quick Racer! You're not Zoman. Quick Racer will DNF in 5th when he literally reset at the finish. Probably not thinking he was going to be at a 0.2, but he probably could have. Sandals also going wide here, so I guess Zoman was the only one going wide there. I'm wondering if that was faster. 65 is quick. Maybe I should have been going wide, I'm not sure. Sandals 50, 43, I don't know. It was slower than his last run was. Improves to a 0.18, so 07's Quick Racer. I can't believe he did that. Zoman with a 0.7, looking consistent. Lexer with that 0.8, I believe that is a personal best for him. Yep. Kerncobb not too far behind, so top 4. Zoman, Lexer, Kerncobb, Sandals. I would definitely say that Zoman has been the favorite. I'd say Kerncobb and Lexer can both do those times. Lexer has been looking pretty good actually in these later rounds. Same with Kern. Sandals and Zoman have definitely looked the most consistent from the start. Though Sandals did put down an time in the last round. Quick Racer saying he was worried that Sandals was going to put down a 45, so he reset. Sandals did not put down a 45, so that time probably would have been safe. Sandals, Zoman, Kern all coming in. Zoman with 0.8. So Lexer gonna need a good time. Kerncobb gonna want to improve. Lexer on a run. You can see the other players at the start there. Every time I say Lexer, my Alexa goes off. Tops that wall twice, 59. This was about my speed usually. He looked like he was 63, 64 at the top there, so I'm not sure. It might be to 0.2. 44 though, that's pretty good speed. He's doing some arms up tech, it would look like. This could probably beat that 0.2. No, 0.3. So Lexer eliminated in 4th. Kerncobb, let's see if he improves. He does improve to a 0.216, still a 0.2. So Sandals in 2nd there. I did predict Sandals would do well in this cup, so I'm not too mad about that. Sandals is very good at slow speed. He's probably gonna push for the win here. So, still a great time from Lexer there. You know, if Quick Racer had DNF'd in my round, I would have moved on, and I probably could have beaten Lexer in this round, so. Still pretty happy with 6th. Okay, top 3. Zoman, Sandals, Kerncobb. Zoman and Sandals with the reset, so Kern is the only player on their first run. I don't really know my splits for the start, though. I wasn't paying attention. It was mainly the end at the 2 hills. He lands pretty deep here. Going wide again. We'll check his speed at the top of the hill here. He does reset. He looked like he was 61. So Sandals coming in towards the hill. 62. This is pretty quick. 66 at that checkpoint. This should be a good run from Sandals as long as he finishes. 42, 41 though. He went very inside on that last turn, so he will make up some time but lose some speed for this last hill. So that's probably would have been more 0.0 base. 0.1, good time from Sandals. Gonna want to improve that. both Zomin and Kern can beat that. Let's check personal best really quick. Sandals is actually pretty far down the list with a 45.9. Kerncobb has also a 45.9, so a lot of 45.9s, and then Zomin with record. So Kerncobb will get that 46.0. He's looked pretty consistent with the .0s. Sandals up in front of Zomin here. Sandals, let's check his speed, 64, 65, 63, so about the same from Zomin and Sandals here. Zomin going a little, or Sandals going a little while. Sandals honking his horn and braking. So Zomin, will he beat the .1? He does. Sandals probably very mad at himself. Go watch his video to see his perspective, but still a really good performance there from Sandals. And Kerncobb Zomin finale. These two have had plenty of finales together. Zomin has been the favorite, but Kern can definitely beat him, I would say. Kern is known for putting down world record in the finals, so Kern does like a weird counter steer there. I'm not sure if that was purposeful. Let's check Zomin, 58 there. That checkpoint's kind of a lie though, so 91 at the bottom. Kern is trying to get a good start, knowing that he's going to have to get a good time to beat Zomin. Zomin has been the favorite, I think. Zomin resets, I think he was a little too inside. Let's see, Kern, I didn't end up seeing his speed at the bottom there. 121, that's pretty good. Pretty inside around the end here. 65 isn't the best we've seen, but it should be a good time. Let's see, 54, that's pretty quick though. 44, barely flashing 44 there, so fast end there. Zomin seems to tap the wall there, also about the same speed that Kern was here. 0.1 from Kern. Zomin looks clean-ish. He did tap the wall, good speed there at the end, flashing 44 also like Kern. These seem like pretty comparable runs. Zomin is probably going to get a 0.0. 0.9, okay. So it is up to Kerncobb. He is on his only run here. Zomin, I don't believe, has time, so Zomin is spectating. Kern still going wide here, so sacrificing some time, but gaining some speed. He is very quick through here, 66. This is fast. He can beat that 0.9. I think he might actually need a personal best. No, 0.928 is his personal best. Kerncobb coming in. Does he snipe? He does not. So congratulations, Zomin. Very great performance. Also great performance from Kerncobb. And thank you all so much for watching. Linked in the description will be the Zepkist and CTR Discord. So go check those out if you want to join events like this. And I will see you all in the next one.